Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be learning how to make this simple kimono jacket. It is very beginner friendly. If this sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. For this tutorial, I made use of 2 yards of Ankara fabric. The first thing you want to go ahead to do is to fold this in 4, just as if you are cutting a peplum flare. Before proceeding guys, you can go ahead to iron this folded piece out. I'll go ahead to measure the both sides for the longer side. The longer side will be for the full length of this jacket, while the shorter side is going to be for the shoulder and for the sleeve length. I'll go ahead to divide my shoulder measurement by 2 and I'm going to mark it. After marking it, I'm going to determine how long I want the sleeve to be. As for me, I want it to be 10 inches long. So I'm just going to go ahead to make that extension and mark it. I'll go ahead to measure how wide the round sleeve should be. Note that this should be free and I'll mark it. I then made use of my breast length measurement for my new armhole. I'll go ahead to mark it and make a horizontal rule. Having done that, you are going to divide the largest part of your body by 4. So for me, the largest part of the body I'm working with is the hip, and the hip is 40 inches. So I went ahead to divide that by 4 and I added extra 4 inches for ease to the measurement that I have. So I marked out 40 inches. I'm going to mark this at the top, that is at the chest line, and I'm going to take this all the way to the hemline. I'll then connect a vertical line from the hemline all the way to the chest line. Then I'm just going to redefine the hemline of my jacket. I will just go ahead to join the round sleeve together and also to connect the armhole. That will be all for the drafting of this. Let's go ahead to work on the neckline. As for the neckline, I went in by 3 inches for my neck width, and then for the neck depth I went in by 3 inches or so. I would advise that you go down by 1 inch, not by 3 inches, so as to avoid gaping at that area. I'll then go ahead to connect these 2 points together using my curved rule. I'll go ahead to cut everything out. Having done this guys, just watch how I go ahead to open this up and then change the scenario. So I'm just going to go ahead to pick it like this and I'm going to fold this the other way around. This is to enable us to cut out the opening for the front. Then also go ahead to smoothen everything and align it all together. I'll advise that you notch the edges of the shoulder so that this will be easy for you. Now from this point, I'm not going to go ahead to take a straight measurement all the way to the down. Now guys, I'll go ahead to cut this out, but I'm going to give half an inch whilst cutting and connect it to the shoulder. Having cut this out guys, I'm folding it equally. This is what I have the front and the back to be. I went ahead to iron it. The aim of ironing it is to indicate where the shoulder line is. Now after doing this guys, I'll just go ahead to fold and hem the sleeve. Having hemmed the sleeve, this is what I have it looking like. Now the next I'll go ahead to do is to turn this all the way to the wrong side and then join the both sides together with about half an inch. I've gone ahead to join the both sides, weave and also ironed it out just like you can see. I'll go ahead to turn this to the right side now. The next thing to go ahead to do is to measure around the opening that we have here through the neck and also back. Once you reach 60 inches, you just go ahead to start again and measure what you have. So I have it to be 20 inches. In total, I have it to be 80 inches. I'm going to go ahead to cut a band of that length. I'll be making use of leftover fabric to work on the band. So I want the band to be 2 inches wide by the time I'm done sewing everything. So you should cut this out with about 5 inches so that on fold you have 2.5. But I don't exactly have up to that amount. So I'm just going to be working with the 4.5 inches I have. And then you should have a little bit above that length. Now guys, you just go ahead to join all the pieces together and also open it flat and iron. I've gone ahead to do mine and this is what I have it looking like. Now the next I'll go ahead to do is to fold this band into 2 and then iron it all the way down. Having ironed it all through, I'm just going to go ahead to attach this to the main fabric this way. So you're just going to, all these sides that has this right up in white is not supposed to show. It's not good for it to show in your outfit. So I'm just going to purposely make it face back. So it's going to form like my wrong side. So I'm just going to make sure that the right side of the band and the right side of the fabric are facing themselves. And I'm just going to go ahead to stitch it all through. During the curved areas, just go ahead to take your time so as to avoid tiny gathers at that point. Having made my joining, this is what it's looking like. I'll also go ahead to cut out the excess at this point, then weave the inside for neatness and then iron this inwards. Having weaved and also ironed, this is what it's looking like. Now the last thing for us to go ahead to do is to fold the hem region. Having hemmed the bottom, we are basically through for this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also comment. Thank you all for watching this far, and I hope this was of great help to you. See you in my next one, guys. Bye.